Okay, everybody, and welcome to part one of my DW Hobby Astro Junior monoplane taildragger. This is a 1.4 meter wingspan plane, and it looks like it could be a lot of fun to build and fly. I've heard a lot about the quality of the DW Hobby laser cutting, so I figured I have to give one of these a try. So we're going to be working on this for a bit while I'm waiting for the trim to arrive for the cub. I'm kind of on a hold right now. I don't want to be idle too long. So I figured I'd go ahead and give this a start until the other material arrived. So we're going to go into the box and see what we got in here and see what we can get into. Okay, so we have some paperwork here. We have plans, full-size plans, very nice. And we have some brief building instructions, not a whole lot of detail in them, but from what I understand, you don't need them. These things go together very easily. So what else we got in here? We got a big bag of laser cut parts. Very nice quality, it looks like. We've got a bag of hardware, wheels. Now these are the kind of the foam rubber type of wheels. They're very firm though. However, I may be using a different wheel, not these, a more conventional pneumatic wheel. But as far as I can tell, that's really the only thing I would probably upgrade on this so far. So, let me go ahead and see what we're going to be working on first, and see if I can't get a few parts inventoried, and we'll see where it takes us. And I will be right back with you. Okay, we're back real quick. Again, I apologize. I've still got this cold going on, so if I sound funny or stuffy, that's the reason why. I don't feel bad, but my head's blocked up, so we'll deal with that. But so here we go. We're going to work on the stabilizer sections first. Horizontal and the vertical. I found the pieces for the horizontal stabilizer in the elevator. One thing I did notice, though, is the parts are not actually labeled on the parts. They're next to the part. So after you cut these out, you won't have any reference to what they are anymore. So you want to be real careful that nothing falls out until you actually need it. I'll probably just write on here real lightly with a pencil, not sure, but since these are all going to be cut out and glued right away, really not a problem. So I'm going to go ahead and punch these pieces out, do a test fit on everything, and see about getting some glue out. And I will be right back. Okay, we're back. Went into the box and found all the pieces I need for the horizontal stabilizer, the elevators, vertical stab, and the rudder, all laid out. The laser cut pieces just popped right out, of very little cutting I had to do to get the little nubs free. But they're all there. So now I'm going to, sand the little pieces off, all the little extra nubs off of these pieces, get them laid in here permanently, get them glued up, and see how far we can get. I'll be right back. Okay, and welcome back. Got a nice little start going here. Got the horizontal stabilizer and vertical stabilizer all glued up. And I got the taper put into the rear of the elevators and the trailing edge of the rudder, all sanded up. I still need to sand two stabilizer pieces, and I still need to put the round on the front. leading edges. It went together pretty good. I had a couple little minor issues. I noticed that some of these slots were a little big. The laser cutting left them a little wide. Not a big deal. I did, however, have to add a piece here, this little piece of sheeting, because this rib didn't fit right up into the corner here like it was supposed to, I believe. So I just added a little bit of thickener there. Not a big deal. Only took a second. Yeah, pretty happy so far. So what I want to do now is I'm going to continue sanding these, and I want to get the slots for the hinges cut. So when we come back, hopefully I will have that done. Be back in a minute. Okay, and we are back again. Got quite a bit done this morning. Of course, we got all the two stabilizers glued up. I got the leading edge rounded a bit. Got just a touch of a round on the trailing edge, not quite as much. Got a bevel put in front, the leading edges of the elevator and the rudder. Got the trailing edges tapered, and I got all of the hinge slots cut. So yeah, doing pretty good. Now I just need to figure out how I'm going to cover these things. I decided I'm going to go ahead and do that next, because what I usually do is I would set this aside, and it tends to get bruised moving around. So I'm going to go ahead and do something a little bit different this time. I'm going to go ahead and cover everything as I finish it. Again, normally I wait till it's all built, but I just want to do that. Covering the airplanes is not my favorite thing, so I think it's best just to get it knocked out as quick as I get them done. And so that's what we're going to do. Again, not really sure the color scheme, but I have quite a bit of monocoat and ultra coat and a few different other things here to choose from, so I'm sure I'll find something in this box to select from. So I'm going to think about that for a minute, try to pick out some colors, and see what I can get done next. Okay, and welcome back, everybody. So we got the tail feathers all done, vertical and horizontal stabs covered, elevators covered, rudder covered, hinge slots are in. The only thing I really need left to do now is I'm going to join these elevator halves up together with the piano wire or a dowel. You normally use dowels, but I think I'm going to go ahead and build this kit exactly as it came from the manufacturer. I'm not going to upgrade any parts. I'm going to build it right out of the box and see what we get. I have this this piece here. I did not attach it to the stabilizer yet because I will break that for sure. Moving it around, I will break it and glue it and break it and glue it. I don't know how many times, but I will. But anyway, just need to round off the back of this piece here, get it covered and attached on here, and that will be done. But that will be part of the final assembly, because like I said, I will break that. So yeah, I think that's where we're going to leave it off today. I'm going to go ahead and finish up this video, and then I'll probably think about what I'm going to do next. Probably going to be the wings next, and offline I will set up the plans and inventory the parts and get them punched out and ready to go. So when we come back, we'll be assembling the wings. So yeah, thank you for tuning in, and please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and share with your friends if you know anybody that might be interested. I'd greatly appreciate it. And again, we'll see you next time, and I hope you have a great weekend. Bye-bye, everybody.